Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is a general reading for all of the signs for February 2019. For the reading, I will be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. If I need to clarify anything, I will use the Zillich Tarot. And I also pull additional oracle cards from the Sacred Traveler deck and the Soulful Woman deck. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video. And I would just like to give a big thank you to everybody who have, all of the people who have been subscribing, sending, leaving the comments, sending me emails, ordering the private readings. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so I will stop for now, and we'll see you in 1 second for your reading. Hi, Cancer. Hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your monthly reading. So as you can see, I've shuffled off camera and laid the spread to try to save a little bit of time. So let's get into your reading here. You have at the center of your reading the Magician. So Major Arcana. This is number 1 of the Major Arcana. Okay, so manifesting, right? What do you want to manifest this month, Cancer? And it's crossed by the 8 of Cups. So, and, looking at, I know, I haven't obviously told you what the rest of the cards are, but I'm getting that this 8 of Cups, it feels like a past energy, even though it sits here as, what could help or hinder. I'm getting that there's something from the past that you are walking away from, you're needing to leave behind you, right? And this is a card that generally speaks of, walking away. It's one of the 2 transition cards in the tarot. We have the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. And, cups deal with our emotions. They deal with our feelings. So it's water energy. Obviously, you're a water sign, Cancer. And so this could be a relationship, one that you walked away from. It was no longer serving you, right? You were after something that was, more in line with what you want for yourself. If this is a relationship, if this is on the job front, this could be, turning your back, leaving this one job. You might have even been there for quite a while, but to go off in search of something that's going to be more in line with what you want. And you definitely have, with this Magician energy as the center of your reading here. The Magician is very powerful. The Magician has put in all the effort, has learned many things. He's mastered many things. And now he has all of the tools necessary with which to be successful, right? And with which to begin a brand new phase, a brand new project. If this is a new relationship, if this is a new career, if this is a new business venture, whatever it is, the Magician, with the energy of the Magician surrounding you here, you have everything you need to manifest. What is it that you want, right? What is it that your heart desires? And the overall energy, let me go ahead and show you this, the overall energy for the month. So there's a progression here, right? You're leaving something behind, and you have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is oftentimes referred to as it's the wish card, the wish upon a star. It's the minor arcana version of the star card. And you actually have the star in your spread. You have a lot of major arcanas going on this month. So wish fulfillment, right? Putting your wishes out into the universe. You can see that the woman here, she's blowing the fluff off of the dandelion, and she's making a wish, but she's also believing, right? She's also trusting that whatever this wish is, whatever this is that, her heart desires, that she will get it. If this is a new job, if this is a new relationship, whatever this is, it's wish fulfillment. This is things actually, coming to fruition with the Magician card, right? Manifestation. So at the foundation, which is why I said, this could be to do with a relationship for some of you, you have the 2 of Cups. So, a number of Cups cards. You also have a couple of Swords, and then a lot of major arcana. So the 2 of Cups is the minor arcana version of the Lover's card, okay? And it can be, definitely for some of you, it could be a beautiful, soulmate connection. It's that, very deep soul level, finding somebody who really completes you on a soul level. It's that type of energy. If, obviously it can be romantic, right? This could be a romantic relationship. It doesn't have to be. It can be, a friendship. Soulmates can appear in many forms throughout our lives. So we can have friendships, friends who are soulmates. We can have business partners, colleagues. So it can play out in different ways, right? If this is more of like a business partnership, it's one where, you two are you're on the same page, you're very, it's a very harmonious relationship. You complete each other, right? You each bring your own talents to the relationship, and then, bringing them together, you're able to achieve and accomplish and, grow much more because you both, there's this equal energy coming in with the Two of Cups. In the recent past, you have the Ace of Swords. So swords energy has to do with, it's the suit of the mind. Oops, I'm sorry. There we go. I was trying to move it so you could see it better. It has to do with our intellect. It has to do with, it's our thoughts. It's where we come up with our ideas. It's also how we get those ideas across to people. So communication. Aces in the tarot are new beginnings. They're, especially with the Ace of Swords, it is a card of success, of victory. It's sort of the universe extending this, this new offer. So new cycles beginning. It can have to do with a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing something. Sometimes with the Ace of Swords, there's news coming in. And it could be news, that it's sort of that epiphany. It's that aha moment. All of a sudden you receive news that, maybe you've been waiting for it for quite a while. And we have all of the butterflies, right? So butterflies that have to do with change and growth and metamorphosis, and we see them as well. You have them on a couple of other cards here, and especially coming up on the next card. So there could be something to do with this news that's coming in. It could have to do with a change in the job that you're currently doing. If this is, going back to what I was saying, if this is more to do with a career, a move, or a new job opportunity, there could be news coming in that's going to bring in this change. For others, this could be, news coming in. It could even be like a renewal of a relationship. There could be that. And you do have a couple of other cards that suggest that as well. So different messages coming through, but the energies remain the same, right? Obviously, with so many people watching, the messages are going to, you're going to relate to them differently. You have crowning you, so the message coming from your higher self. You have the World card. This is Major Arcana number 21. It's the last of the Major Arcanas. And it really, it ends quite a significant chapter in your life here. And, usually it can be a job that you've worked at, again, like I was saying here. Maybe it's a job you've worked at for quite a long time. Or this could be, a relationship. It could even be changes within the relationship, right? So taking the relationship to the next level. So ending out one chapter of that relationship and taking it to the next level, right? Moving in together, getting engaged, right? Whatever this next level might mean for you. For others, the World card can speak of travel. There can be travel to a distance, right? Travel to even another country. There could be maybe the soulmate connection, right? You're leaving behind where you have been, and there's this change in where you're living, change in location and country, job, meeting somebody who, is quite different than what you are like, right? So somebody from a different culture even, but significant changes. The World is also, it is a card of success in the sense that it's a completion of a particularly long chapter. So we have success here, completion, manifesting new things, and coming in the near future, which is why also I said, this could be on the career front or the relationship front. You have the Page of Pentacles coming in, more towards the sort of middle of the month. This could be a new offer coming in. This could be a new, could be somebody that you are in a relationship with, or you might be receiving news from this person. This could be the same person as this Two of Cups energy. If so, it would typically be a younger earth sign individual. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, male or female. Could even be a child of yours. Could be somebody who just has, this sort of younger energy. But pages, they are usually the bearers of news. So they usually bring in news about something. This, with it being Pentacles, earth energy, we usually think of it as something quite tangible, so like a solid offer, or a news about something that's really, you can, it's tangible here in the material realm. So like a new job offer, a new offer, like a business venture, like a new way for you to make money. There's news coming in surrounding your resources, your home, how you make money, your job. Could be, again, with this being, news, if it is to do with, and we have this other news card over here, if this is to do with a career move, there could be this news coming in, possibly from a distance, about this new job offer. And this is, it's a very solid offer. So it's, it's good news coming in. If this is to do with a relationship, again, it's good to have, right? If I think of like a Page of Wands energy, it's very exciting, it's very passionate, right? It's great as well, depending on, if you're looking more at a creative endeavor, or, the passion of the beginning of a relationship. But Pentacles has staying power, right? So if this is to do with a relationship, it's something that, even if it is a new relationship, it's one that definitely has, there's potential, there's room for growth there, staying power. Now you appear as the Two of Swords. And what you have surrounding you in your environment, or possibly how others view you, you have Major Arcana number 20, Judgment. So, with the two of these cards, it's like the Judgment, it can speak of a life-altering decision that needs to be made, right? It's sort of that head or heart decision, quite a difficult one that will definitely affect your life. And, this could be why you are appearing here as the Two of Swords, right? You're in two minds about something. You're not sure. There's a decision to be made. You're at a crossroads. But, look, you have the swords crossed across your chest in a very defensive stance. So, and you're blindfolded. So it's like, for whatever reason, you don't want to make this decision. You feel as though you're incapable of making it. You don't have all the information you need to make the decision. You're unwilling to see the situation for what it is. But there is a decision to be made. You're being called to make this decision. That's what you can see the woman is playing the musical instrument, right? There's this calling. So you're being called to make a decision here. So, just take the blindfold off, trust in your intuition, trust in the messages that that you might be receiving, because there is a decision to be made. Judgment can also speak of, a renewal, a second chance. It can be, this rebirth. So new things, this new, a new phase again in a relationship. Now the last two cards, as you're sort of heading out of the month here, we have, in your hopes and fears, you have Major Arcana number 14, Temperance. And the outbound energy for the month, you have Major Arcana, the Stars. This is number 17. So again, more Major Arcanas. And Temperance can speak of, it's a healing energy. The Star card can also be a healing energy. As far as signs go, with Temperance, you might be dealing with Sagittarius. With the Star card, it could be Aquarius. Okay, but the Temperance card really speaks of sort of moderation. Look, you see that the woman here, she's holding the 2 cups, and she's there's this perfect balance, right? She's pouring the water into the other cup where there's fire, and instead of just chucking it in there and dousing the fire, she's managing to create this beautiful rainbow. So there's creativity, but creativity that comes through this calm kind of approach, so the middle path, finding that moderation, everything in moderation, right? So all areas of your life being in moderation. So this is your hopes and fears. You could be hoping that this this relationship, if there is a renewal of the relationship, that it could be bringing, there could be more balance maybe this time within the relationship. There could be, if this has to do with a job offer, this could be, offering greater balance within your life now, between the different areas of your life, balancing, being able to balance your home life with your work life even. And then the Star card is wish fulfillment. We had that here, and then you have it as the outbound energy. So, and the Star card is also a very healing energy. So there could be healing. There could be second chances, right, within a relationship. And going back to what you have around you with the Judgment card, this is also a card. It can be of forgiveness. It can be a card that has to do with a new start. So having this sort of rebirth and renewal, but there has to be some type of forgiveness to go along with it. There could possibly be, kind of leaving behind, anything from the past, like leaving it in the past, right? If you are heading into this new cycle, it's about, there's going to be improvement. So there's a need to kind of leave the past behind you, along with any bad feelings or guilt, in order to have a fresh start. Okay, so there's a lot of new energy. There's a lot of powerful energy. I mean, you have, out of the 10 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, half of your spread, you have major arcanas. And then the others, you have, an ace, which is a blessing from the universe. You have the soulmate card. You have the wish card. So you have beautiful cards in your spread. But, I see that this could go, for some of you, this could definitely be on the relationship front. But for others, this could be, a huge change for you on the career front, right? Or something to do with moving home. This, world card crowning your reading here. All right, let's take a look at your oracle cards. So the 2 cards that came out, you have from the Soulful Woman deck, Quiet Nourishes Me. It says, it connects me to the power of now. And from the Sacred Traveler deck, you have Answering the Call. The time is now. Which is interesting because, what you have in your environment is the Judgment card. It is a card that speaks of being called. So you are definitely being asked to answer that call. However this call comes in, could be in the form of this news, right, with the Ace of Swords, could be with this offer, with the Page of Pentacles, but definitely, the time is now. So let me read you the full meaning for these 2 cards. Beginning here with the Answering the Call card, this one says, you have been called. The sacred journey always starts with a call. You might feel ready, or you might be uncertain and not willing, which I see that, there could be this hesitation, right, with the 2 of Swords. But when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, you have been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from the spirit realms. The energy of courage surrounds you. You may not know what the future brings, but you do know that it is now time to act and go forward. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, Spirit is trying to get your attention. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. Listen with your heart. Your time is now. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, trust. Follow the signs, there will be many, and miracles will abound. I think this ties in perfectly with your reading. And you see there's like we have the deer here. So it's kind of like there's this fear almost, that you're timid. There's this fear to step through the door here, but you're being asked to definitely step through the door. The time is now. Now let's take a look at the other card. This is number 27. And this one says, I allow myself to step away from the sounds of technology and from the sound of voices, my own as well as others. The return to quiet brings me back to myself, where I can experience my own stillness. Quiet allows me to listen. When I'm quiet, I'm able to hear what is going on inside myself, to connect to the gentle pulse of my own body. Subtle sensations, feelings, and needs emerge. When I savor quiet, I am brought back to the power of now. So there could be a need to kind of take this time, right? Silence your mind, quiet your mind in order to gain clarity. But, so that could be, it could be a good idea to find a little bit of time for yourself to meditate, right? To quiet your mind. But there are a lot of powerful cards in your reading, a lot of powerful energy surrounding you. So it looks like a very, very prosperous and looks like a lot of good things coming in for you this month. So I love that. All right. Well, I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month. Bye for now.